Winning is what every individual in America desires. Failure is not an option. Winning by any means becomes a daily habit of the average American. Survival of the fittest. Only the best will succeed.
Students think that cheating is a permanent solution to their temporary problems. While in reality it really isn't, because when you go to college and finish getting a job, you won't be able to cheat off everything you do in life. It is just a temporary solution for that moment of time when you need to succeed on a test. Students are so pressured by peers and teachers and parents to do well that they result to the bad way of getting an A+, which is cheating, and doing other things such as plagiarism and essays, etc. Students need to understand that this will not help them in the future, and even though you may get that A+ and make everyone proud, it is just a temporary solution. Many students in high classes of AP and even in colleges like Harvard, Ivy, and Columbia have cheated because they want to stay in the school. It is a difficult passageway for students to be able to survive in the area with staying their grades up without cheating.
%80 of high school students have admitted to cheating on tests, while 20% believe they do not cheat.
Because they want to get good grades so that they can get into a good college, but maybe they're not able to do it on their own.
Because maybe they might have not studied the night before, or they don't want to disappoint their parents.
People cheat because they happen to not know the answer, might not know the subject. They feel that they're pressured because parents, school, everybody wants to have that high grade. So in order to cheat, people know they're going to get good results or bad results, whatever. They're just going to do better than they thought they were going to do.
I think some students cheat because they feel pressure to get into a good college, or they want to impress their parents or impress their peers.
I think that students cheat because they can't feel the wrath of their parents, because nowadays if you're not valedictorian, then it's a problem. So that's why I think that students cheat, although they know that it's bad.
I think students cheat because they want to do really good, and there's so much pressure to do good. And usually the students that cheat are the kids in the advanced classes. It's never the kids in the lower classes.
I think mainly because students have a lot of pressure on them, so they might go to extreme measures to succeed.
Cheating on tests is difficult. I've been here for a long time. I've seen kids write on their arms, write on the back of their calculator covers, inside their hats, tattoo it to the inside of their lip, whatever it is to get answers. So I think I've seen it all. The best that you can do is be vigilant. In other words, constantly keep your eyes on the students, walk around the room, monitor, make sure that everyone's kind of doing the right thing. And one of the things that I always say in my class, which really kind of helps, is I tell kids, if someone's cheating off your paper, you are cheating. So if I see you cheating off, student X is cheating off student Y, well, student Y is also getting a 0, even if they didn't know. So you got to play defense. You got to cover up your papers. You got to make sure that you're protecting yourself and your own grades, because you can go down as well. This way there isn't a debate of who cheated off who, and he let me cheat, he didn't let me cheat. It's just done.
Copying someone's work, plagiarizing, or bringing notes into an exam. These are all forms of academic dishonesty, better known as cheating.
Taking the shortcut is something that people do in society at large, and we shouldn't be surprised if that ethical challenge filters down into our schools.
Last year, there were 100 cases of academic dishonesty at North Texas. Maureen McGinnis of Student Development said she sees a steady increase each year. But many national reports found that students are just trying to get through the course, and that it's a common practice. I even found a Facebook group with hundreds of members, and it was all about plagiarism.
Some students are not as prepared for college work as they should be. Whether that contributes to their need to, be dishonest in order to get the grades, it's hard to know.
Cheating in school happens on every level, from middle school, high school, and in college. But one thing that isn't certain is why students cheat. There are many reasons. A sophomore at UNT even told me that desperate times calls for desperate measures. But some students say they really don't think it's a big deal. They talk about it openly with friends, on the internet, and even with me. But when I ask them to go on camera, it's a different story.
They do, but they won't say it.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're scared of getting in trouble, and they have an image that they want to uphold. And if you tell people how you really feel, then, well, you're not that image anymore, are you?
Patrick McCormick was the only student I talked to who agreed to go on camera. Cheating may be widespread, but it's definitely a touchy subject.
90% of high school students have cheated on tests and were not caught, while only 5% of students got caught for cheating.
I don't think I don't think teachers would be able to completely eliminate it, but maybe if they had kids more spread out, then possibly, yeah, or had more monitors watching kids.
I think it's going to be difficult to eliminate any cheating at all, so
To prevent students from cheating, I think there should be more than one teacher in the classroom to watch over the students, so there's more than one eye.
I think that they should separate the desks more, or put up folders like we used to do in 5th grade.
I think teachers can prevent cheating by, separating desks, maybe. Yeah, that's...
Teachers can't prevent cheating because they're not 24 eyes. They only have one set of eyes. So how are they supposed to be watching 24 set of eyes with only one set of eyes? So I don't think that cheating is an ever thing. It can't be prevented. Thanks.
It's a good question. I think because it's just opportunism. If there's a way to make money, people are going to do it. Drugs are illegal, but people sell drugs. So I think that a lot of kids look to take the easy way out, and so there's a market for that, and so people sell grades, sell papers.
Cheating is unethical, but it does happen online because people pay for it. It's easy. But unfortunately, for those students, we have programs here like Turnitin.com where every paper has to go through where they get caught. But I think the easy answer to that is the person selling it, it's easy money for them.